Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, a northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about our latest acquisition and one of the Tri-Five Chevys. I'm going to give you all the details in a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about our latest acquisition, the second in a series of the Tri-Five Chevys, a 1956 Chevy Bel Air two-door hardtop, and I'll tell you what, talk about an impeccably restored vehicle. We've got it sitting right here. Now, you would like to watch this entire video from start to finish, highly recommend if you got the time, because we do a walk around, we do a cold start and the whole 9 yards. And you can click on the link in the description and it'll take you right to our website, which is www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, where you'll see close to 100 classic and collectible vehicles on display there on our website, ranging from cars in the 1920s until the 1930s. But yes, it'll have all the information on this particular car, pricing, and the whole 9 yards. So that is one of the things that you can do, is just click on that link. Really, really slick. Let's get into all the details of this really remarkable car. Beautiful color combination, probably one of my favorites from the 50s, the Matador red with the Adobe beige. I mean, the way the Chevrolet designed this chrome work, it is just so conducive to having the two-tone effect with the roof line, the rear quarters and whatnot. And of course, 56 being the second year now for the new V8 Chevrolet motor, the 265 V8. And this particular one is really one of those, I'm going to give one of those trade secrets that a lot of people don't even know. When you look at the engine colors on this car, you'll notice the engine is a red color. 1956, the only year that Chevrolet made it red. Tell you what, don't know why, but that's just one of those little facts. See, you learn something from me every time you watch my videos. There you go. But whoever ordered this car really did an outstanding job. And remember, in the 50s, everything was special ordered. Nothing was, you had a special order what you wanted. Well, someone took the list out and said, you know what, power steering would be really nice. Well, this car's got power steering, and I'll tell you what, one of the nicest features on these old cars, just for ease of drivability, for parking, everything else goes great. You know, it probably costs an extra $70 or more to have power steering, but you know what? In this day and age, really nice. And they said, you know, well, maybe we should get power brakes too. That might be really nice to make go down the road. We get, you know, with that V8 power, you certainly have the power to go fast and whatnot. So now you've got power brakes as well. Another really, really nice feature. Probably one of the last things, you know, most of the old cars that people remember out of the earlier years were all 3-speed manuals, 3 on the tree or 4 on the 3 on the floor or 4 on the floor. This has got the wonderful Powerglide Automatic Transmission, which makes this car easy for anybody to jump in, turn the key, 12-volt system, of course, second year for that as well. Jump in, turn the key and start, and drive down the road. This is a really, really great example of that kind of car. As I said, the quality of this car is impeccable. Beautiful chrome work all the way around, beautiful bumpers. And of course, I love the hood birds. That was one of my things as a kid, to look at all the hood birds. And when you're in the inside the car looking out the windshield, you see that looked like it was a jet airplane going down the road. That was just, Chevrolet always had a lot of those neat ones back in this time frame. Let's take a look at the inside. Oh, by the way, beautiful wide white wall tires with full hubcaps as well, with the little Chevrolet emblems in. You know, they really touted that stuff. You really had a good idea of what cars were when you seen them when they came along. The car companies made sure to let you know that it was a Chevrolet. Take a look at the inside in this car. Beautiful interior as well. Same color combination as the outside. Beautiful, like you say, all the way around it. It's just very, very nice. Headliner's great. Original car. This car has not been modified. That's part of one of my things that I really like. The dash is original. Original steering wheel. Horn ring is in nice shape. Look at that, dual outside mirrors. Again, another thing that you had to check off, that you wanted to have mirrors on your particular car. Automatic on the column. Something like I said, get in, start it up, drive away. Really, really nice. And of course, as I said, it is the two-door hardtop, the Bel Air. Look at that. It's got the little flippers here that open so you don't get rain in or whatever, but it just really gives you almost the feel of a convertible. Not quite, but very close. Yeah, the only thing that I can see that looks a little different, I mean, it's got a factory clock, all the gauges, whatever. It does look like it has an aftermarket AM/FM cassette stereo in it. A little better perhaps for having the tunes that you want to listen to and whatever, but it's just a very, very pristine car. Just everything is just very, very nice. Look at how good the chrome is here. Vent windows, again, one of my favorite features from that era, especially if you were a kid back in the day. You know, you made sure that mom and dad were smoking, they could open that front window, the little vent window, and get some of that smoke to get out of the car. So a lot of people from my era will remember the vent windows. Just one of those nice things. No, the car's got beautiful everything. The chrome is beautiful. Like I said, it's got the dual exhaust even on this car. And remember where the gas cap is. It's hidden in the taillight on the left-hand side. A lot of people don't remember that, but it was really gave those poor gas station attendants something to really be concerned about back in the old days. Now you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well. Give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it very much. It'll have all the information on this car, our current inventory, and as an added feature, you can actually see some of the cars we've sold over the years, which has been many, many really interesting cars. So if you got time to peruse those sites, it would be kind of fun to do as well. No, nice car all the way around. Even the trunk is beautifully detailed. Look at that. Spare tire inside. Lots of room for 2 or 3 sets of golf clubs. Never a problem with a car of this sort. Absolutely. But yeah, I just love this color combination on this car. Well, I guess the thing is, if you're like me, maybe you say, you know, I really like to take a closer look at it. I love your pictures on the internet, a lot of information, good video, everything, but I need to come on down in person. Well, you're welcome to come to Ellingson anytime. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 to 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. For those of you who like to come, look in person. And as I said, we have close to 100 classic and collectible vehicles in stock right now. So if you're looking for that first car, maybe you're looking for your 100th, maybe you need a 56 to complete your collection, boy, do we have a nice one right here. Now, you can also, get information. We're more than happy to give us a call. We are open at those store hours at 763-428-7337. We'll do our best to answer questions. Now, we can also help you with the financing. We can send you in the right direction to some of the vendors that we are familiar with that will help you get financing on your car. If you buy the car from me and you're out of state, well, we've got a fellow here, he can find cars to go anywhere. He ships cars all over the United States and all over the world for that matter. Just sent a car to Zurich, Switzerland. So, you know what? We can get it done for you as well. The one thing I always like to tell people, whenever you buy a given car, it's nice to join that particular car club. There's a lot of Chevrolet clubs, there's a Tri-Five Chevy club, whatever. They're just really full of information. Their newsletter's helpful. You can find that Mr. Wrench if you don't happen to be the guy who is, as handy with working on these old cars. And parts availability for this car, you can get anything you would ever need. So if you're looking, like I said, to add to your collection, boy, we have a beauty right here at Ellingson's. And remember our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. And we thank you again for watching the videos, and we'll see you next time.